Welcome back, guys, to some American farming. I got something special for you guys out here. Check this out. Even Bo's confused. He's looking over at the chopper. Bo, we got new hay equipment, man. Look at the hay equipment. Okay, guys, so here she is. Now, this is secret. I'm not supposed to be probably doing this, but I'm going to show you guys some of the base hay equipment that will be coming out. This is not officially launched yet, but I do not have an exact date on this, when this will be launched. Once it's launched, I will have a video out as soon as it goes live. But I want to give you guys a sneak preview on just a few pieces of equipment that will be out here. There's about 6 more pieces of equipment that I'm not going to show you guys, but here we go. So here's first thing. We got the Case IH SB 541. Small square baler. If we look in the dealership, it's going to cost around $35,000. Produces a 60-pound square bale. That's about average. Runs 10 miles an hour. Requires 85 horse to run this thing. Now behind it, you will have to have a hay rack behind it because bales will auto load. Yes, auto load on this hay rack. You will then be able to auto unload bales into like a feeding area over here. If you pull up closely, you can auto unload bales on here. Next up, we got the overkill. We got the 380 Magnum on the DC 105. Now this requires 100 horsepower to run. It can run about 10 miles an hour. It's going to cost $45,000. If you see the purchase button, that's because I'm using a controller. When you use controller in this game, it'll like highlight the button you're selected on. And then last but not least, in the few items that I'm going to give you guys a sneak preview on, we have the H&S 3212. And if we look at towing speeds, I think it does require like 80 or 95 horsepower. Yes, it requires 95 horsepower to run. Theoretically, in real life, you could probably run it a little shallow, but we have to put requirements in here. It does run at 10 miles an hour and costs $25,000 to purchase. Now, I went ahead and planted 2 acres of grass. So, how this will work with the Landau drill, you will be able to plant grass. As you can see selected, I had grass selected up in the top left. You can change to soybeans, grass, wheat. So I had grass selected, same thing as planting any other seed. We got grass here. Now I'm gonna fast forward time. With hay, fertilizer does not matter and the sand will last like forever. So you don't have to fertilize hay ground. It's just tough mechanics to incorporate. So like literally you'll get the same yield if you fertilize or don't fertilize on hay. Now I'm going to run the time to 100x. We're going to let this grow. And we're going to cut it, rake it, and bale it. I'm extremely pumped for this hay pack. It's been a long time coming and it takes a lot of work to like make everything work perfect with no bugs. So I'm super pumped once this launches and gets out here. Like I said, there's more pieces of equipment. I'm just not showing them off because I'm not supposed to be showing this stuff off. I'm going against the boss's rules. If we look at our growth map, it looks like that hay is ready to harvest right there. That's the stuff I planned. AI worker's not perfect. It missed a few spots. That's okay. It's fine. So we're going to get the mower and start cutting that. Now, I could run the 380, but that is pretty darn overkill. And then I got a MX 230 without duals sitting here. I think we're going to switch that out. Okay. We got the DC 105 all hooked up. I'll show you guys how she runs. Also, there are a ton of different improvements. A lot of people have requested a slower daytime speed. It's down to 0.5x now. Instead of 1x, you got 0.5x. So yeah, there's a lot of little improvement tweaks here. And in this new update that will eventually come out, there's a lot of performance tweaks. A lot of the grass changed, some of the concrete changed, some of the colors changed. A lot of back end stuff changed, which ended up changing and tweaking some other stuff. So hopefully this update will help on performance too, for some devices that were having some trouble with it. Okay, we're gonna just run at 1x time. I'm gonna unfold. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go the other way. We're gonna unfold to the right. There we go. And we are cutting. We are cutting hay. We're doing it. We are cutting. We are mowing. Now, theoretically, I'm gonna switch sides here. So we're going to throw that to the left, and that way I don't have to run over this. Oh. There we go. Missed my button. But that way I don't run into this power pole. There we go. We can speed her up a little bit. Oh, yeah. I think I just mowed through the power pole. Yeah, I just mowed through. Okay, guys, we got her all mowed down. Now it's time to get raking. Okay, here we go. We're gonna grab the H&S wheel rake and start raking this. And actually what I could do is I can just hire a hired worker on the wheel rake and I can jump in the square baler like right after and start square baling. That's probably what I'll end up doing here. We'll get her unfolded, drop her down, and honestly, I'm just gonna let the AI worker take over from here. Let Martha do it. There we go. She's working. She's working. If you guys really want to know where the sound effects came from this, the sound effects came from Spencer's rake in real life. He has does some small squares and he has tons of video of it. So we used some of his sounds. We went out and used some of his sounds from his rake on there. And it sounds really good. It sounds very realistic back. Okay, let us begin the time lapse of one of the best songs ever. Simpler Life by Bo the Drifter.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same.
We're done. Fold her up, and I'm going to take her back, and then we're going to hook on to the square baler. Now, I wonder, could you combine these windrows if you really want to be more efficient? So theoretically, guys, if you want to be like super efficient, you could combine the windrows. The AI worker's not going to do it, but yeah, it looks like theoretically you could if you didn't want to do as many passes with the baler. Okay, there's no better tractor to drive than the 1206. I feel like for the first time square baling though, we got to change up our character just a little bit. I like this outfit. We got to get something a little more funky on. There we go. I'll do it, baby. 1206 square baling for the first time. Heck yeah, brother. Now, one thing as a reminder, even though this is not out yet, when it is out, you have to run a hay rack behind it. You can't just drop bales out the back. Heck, I don't even know if it'll bail if you tried to drop bales out the back. I'm not sure, actually. Okay, here we go. I already did a little bit, and we've already got one bale, 2 bales. I'm not sure how many bales are gonna be able to like go on this trailer. I'm not sure how many small square bales we can fit, but we're gonna find out as long as the field's big enough. Already got 4 back there. Can hear the baler going, and you go about 6 miles an hour, which is honestly kind of fast for a square baler. So, but that's like kind of the lowest gear you can go is 6 miles an hour. And you can kind of see the animation of them getting kind of built in the mower, actually, in the baler. You can see them getting kind of puffed out, and then they automatically just go on the rack. We are rolling. It'd be cool if you had like a little character back there that's like manually stacking the bales for you, you know? But that'd be really hard and a lot of work to get like set up and stuff. You just gotta work her back there stacking the bales on the hay rack. Now, one thing is AI will not work with baler. Like here, let me, okay, Rose, what? It's working? Okay, it's not gonna work the best, guys. I can almost guarantee you it's not sensing where the bale is. Theoretically though, I guess it will cover all the ground, but watch as this turns. It's not gonna turn like into the exact row you want to go into. Unless luck has it that it turns into the exact row you want to go into. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's luck, guys. Trust me, AI is not going to work on baling. It's just almost impossible to do, but somehow it's working right now. I think we've got about half the trailer full. Let me zoom out here. We're getting close to half the trailer full. Getting close. Doing some small square baling. See, I was doing this yesterday, or I was doing this a couple days ago in real life on Spencer's hay crop. Besides, we didn't have automatic bale stack, and I was the guy on the back of the hay rack. Okay, there we go. We got her all cleaned up. Lift up the baler, fold her in, and let's see. Let's do some counting quick. My number 1 rule is don't do public math on social media. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got about 42 bales off there, and then we got one kind of like left in there still. So 42, 43 bales, not bad at all. And then we're basically there's automatic unload with this. So like with square bales, it's just way too much of a mess to go manually unload them like everywhere. It would be cool, but like everybody wants automatic unload on square bales. So basically we can go up to our animal pen. So we'll go up to our dairy cows and just drop these things in. Oh, come on, squeeze through here, squeeze through here. Don't look back, don't look back. We made it. And right there, basically get close enough to the pen. So we'll unload this. There we go. We unload it into that pen, and there we go. It's all unloaded. I literally have a mess around the farm right now because I've got equipment scattered literally all over the place. But wanted to give you guys an update on exactly like how baling works, how square baling works, give you a little preview. And like I said, there's like 5 or 6 other pieces of equipment that we're not showing at the moment. And hopefully, I can't give you guys a time estimate, but hopefully very, very shortly, this comes out with an update because there's a lot of things that have changed. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.